This is a story of how I became an Arc Raider. The first thing you learn in Arc Raiders is that the Arc machines are absolutely terrifying, relentless killers. They are not messing around. Whether that's the big boys like Leapers and Bastions or something smaller, they're all just as capable of curtailing your time on the Rust Belt. And if you didn't learn your lesson the first time, well, don't worry, they'll give you plenty more opportunity. The second thing you learn in Arc Raiders is that the human players are just as dangerous, or at least they can be. Emerging overground in a post-apocalyptic world ravaged by death machines, it is a primal fight for survival. Scarce resources and fear of everything overground often lead people to shoot first and ask questions later. And even if you can shoot one of the homemade weapons well enough, if you're new to the game, you're still likely to fall victim to someone with better guns and equipment. So I quickly made the choice to disengage from fights, to hide from the Arc and watch from afar as they destroyed other players instead. I learnt the art of stealth, remaining hidden in the shadows as Arc killers slipped by, moving around silently, ninja looting and feeding off scraps left by other raiders that were yet to learn these valuable lessons. I was now living long enough to start learning further elementary lessons of survival, learning the different regions and becoming better at finding supplies. I was even starting to take on solitary, weak Arc machines before they could call in their bigger friends to bully me. Gathering resources and getting to grips with crafting was starting to pay rewards, either by finding gear or upgrading my own basic weapons to something with a bit more kick. A bit more kick, I said. Though I was getting more comfortable with the dangerous world I was trying to live in, the truth is that by attempting to remain hidden from enemies, I was going untested, remaining weak and unskilled. I was still very much bottom of the food chain and was likely to stay there for as long as I carried on living like this. But from realising one's own weakness against the machines, it was driving the humans to seek commonality, a mutual understanding as the weaker creatures in this domain. We didn't always need to fight each other. And so the next chapter of my journey begins, with uneasy alliances.
You have no need to hide. I saw you. Go together.
Next. Right. This is a rubbishy building, isn't it? Are we fighting or are we not fighting?
You know what, bro? It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. You doing the quest?
Yeah, just kind of having a little bit of a mooch around this one. I've been killed by people a few games, so I'm just coming on a gear ticket, bit of a freebie. I've got to go find some cactus.
I'm looking for the foreman's office.
The foreman's... Oh, in this building? Oh, no idea.
Yeah.
He has no idea. I've just picked that up.
Oh, this one. Nice.
Okay, I'll give it a go, see if it does anything for me.
We can loot it. Nice.
Alright, yes, done something.
Nice.
Right, Paul, I'm off to go find myself a pear on the bottom of a cactus somewhere.
Okay, good luck.
I began seeing it more and more. A sense of we didn't always have to be the enemy. Alliances remained fragile, but were more common. And my good experiences were affecting my own behaviour towards other people too. Perhaps choosing to help someone more vulnerable than myself in a situation where I could just easily have chosen to take advantage for my own benefit. Did karma exist in the Rust Belt?
Thank you!
Whether it did or it didn't, I was starting to feel good. I was finding my place, becoming more and more at ease with my surroundings, becoming increasingly bold with my looting and continually growing in confidence when taking on the Arc. Perhaps I was ready to make the next step. Could I now risk building some better gear for my raids? They say you should only go into the Rust Belt with whatever you're prepared to lose.
Right, I need prickly pears for upgrading Scrappy, so we are going to Space City. Spaceport, sorry. I keep calling it Space City. What game's got a space? That's Delta Force. I keep calling it Space City. Don't know what I'll load out. I kind of think I do. What should we do? Tactical? Just go for a loot loadout with our Pharaoh. Bit of ammo. Some health. Let's give it a go. Sort of getting into the flow a little bit now. Mojo's getting going. 29 minutes, beautiful. I want magnets. Magnets are a precious commodity. Don't know what's in this building. Oh, do I need to do this for a map? For a mission? Jiangsu warehouse. Tell you what, we'll check this out. Crikey. There's another one here. Okie doke. What we're gonna get? I've invested some points in quicker breaching. You got my good gun. Hello. GG.
Well, that didn't go to plan.
Oh, yeah, I've done this quest. Hold on, let me remember where it is.
With the humiliation of failing as a raider, I instead tried my hand at being a fruit farmer. There was more than one way to be useful in the Rust Belt. I went back to safety and numbers, banding together with other fearful strangers to complete some simple missions and eke out an existence. It wasn't particularly exciting, but it was honest work. And do you know how hard it is as a fruit farmer? Honestly, how's a grafting for pittance? When I've made it in this world, I might come back to start a union of fruit farmers. Never forget the little guys. I tried making it for a while as a solo fruit farmer, and while I do enjoy my own company, it was a little dull, a little lonely. So when opportunity came knocking, I couldn't resist. Things were about to change yet again. I was about to get drawn back into the more violent side of things, only this time it would be different. In a chaotic battle between other humans and Ark, all alliances were out of the window and it was all about who would be the last one standing. The timing of this third party couldn't have been any better, and with just a few shots to finish what had already been started, both of the humans were down. But I maybe still had my biggest test to go. I had a roving band of angry Ark with nothing to focus on now but me. I tried to stay calm and use the skills I'd learned, using the cover to single out the Ark, taking them down one at a time, slowly but surely, while minimising my own exposure to the dangers clawing at the door. By the end of it, all that remained were the littered carcasses of this battle's losers, and of course, the spoils of war. But Ark are like Skittles in a bowling alley, and you can knock them down, but more just keep coming back to replace them. So I quickly seized my rewards and made my escape. Maybe there was something to third parties. Maybe this is the way to find success without being the apex predator. But it seemed like I wasn't the only one having this idea, so I switched up tactics once again. I was going to attempt some opportunist ambush killing, but attempt it on an isolated target. Humanity hadn't escaped me, and I still thought of my brother and sister fruit farmers. But the distress flare of a downed player was also the green light to attack someone with a clear conscience. If they were content to down their fellow man, then they should equally be prepared to face the same justice.
Hey, don't shoot! All right!
Okay.
Team up.
No, I'm good.
I'd had enough of peace for now, and I wanted blood.
Where do these... So there's a dude here. Can I get the jump on him? Where is he? He's upstairs. It sounds like a tick. It's literally just here. Whoa! How did he get me then? Empty the mag on that dude. But he just destroyed me. Okay, Rattler, not the one for taking people on. I need a toaster out this building.
To become more powerful, I needed to find items to upgrade my workshop. But in my desperation, I grew cold to other humans.
Hello? I don't know if I can promise this guy I'm not going to shoot. I kind of need the stuff, I gotta be honest. I can't really afford to be sharing this stuff. I might just have to kill this guy. Oh, okay. That was close. Sorry, man. I need the gear. I heard somebody. I swear I heard somebody.
Oh, yo!
Hard shots. I need your stuff. I've worked too hard to get here to just get murdered.
The only rule of the Rust Belt is there are no rules, so you can debate raider etiquette till you're blue in the face. But my personal rule is that if you come charging at me out the dark without announcing yourself first, I'm going to take you as a threat, and then I'm going to deal with you as such.
Magnets, yes. This is a good spot for looting, clearly. Oh, I'll swap that over. It's another pink one.
And so I carried on with my solo raiding, though arguably by now I was a little stronger, a little harder, and a little wiser. At least I certainly knew the perils of early match spawns on Spaceport, and by listening out and hearing unguarded looting, perhaps today the former student would become the teacher.
This could be a quick game. He's breaching. Oh, quick kill. Happy with that. I don't know what he's running from. Hey!
You idiot. Of course there's a third party.
Aren't there two of them already? No way. Double kill. GG's. GG's, boys. Teaming in solos. Where did this guy go? I definitely downed him. He's going to make me work to find his body, though, isn't he?
Eyes of the hawk.
And I'm out of heals. If you were him, where would you have crawled to? I definitely downed a guy. Why, it's not the same guy. Are there two people that close? Priorities. Right, you can't crawl that far. I'm confused. I'm gonna have to watch that back. Like, I don't know why I can't find this guy's body. Kettle is a nice little gun. Somebody here. Somebody here. Oh! Oh! GG, pal. GG. Oh, got it. So close to the triple kill. I don't know where that first guy went. Disappeared into the ether.
I'd made the hard choice of killing out necessity, for survival, but it was becoming a little too easy, and I started to struggle with my conscience as I journeyed down a dark, dark road to where I might never come back from.
Do I want to kill this person? What are we thinking? I'm a bit tempted. Tempted to get them, you know. Come here, you. Give me your stuff. Well, ain't karma a thing? Never trust anyone in a cowboy hat.
Now who can move here?
That guy, he's a buddy. It's like my word means nothing. Which sometimes it doesn't.
Cowboys are not normally to be trusted in the Rust Belt, but this mysterious cowboy had not only saved my intended victim, but they indirectly saved me from myself. And I went back to simple fruit farming. Did I mention it was hard work? It really is a form of art, you know.
Look at me going.
And this wholesome pursuit, when it pays off with rewards as simple as a prickly pear, can still leave you feeling like you're on top of the Rust Belt. Such peaceful elation. Ah, who am I kidding? Pass me that Pharaoh. And that is the story of how I became an art raider. From being naive and vulnerable to standing tall, going toe to toe with whatever threats are out there.
Oh my days.
See you topside, Raider.